When families go through separation or divorce,
Right.
it's a massive shift for everyone, especially the children.
Absolutely. Their well-being really has to be front and center during that time.
Exactly. And that's why today we're doing a deep dive into something called a parenting plan. It's a really crucial tool. We're basing this on the article, The Necessity of a Parenting Plan in Divorce, Safeguarding Children's Best Interests. Our goal is really to understand how these plans work.
And how they support kids, right? Because as the article points out, a well-thought-out plan isn't just nice to have, it's pretty vital.
It provides a framework, a path forward.
Yeah, exactly. By tackling the big things, where the child lives, how decisions are made, finances, all those key parts of the child's life after the separation.
So let's start with maybe the most immediate thing for people listening, living arrangements. The article stresses how important clarity is here.
It really does. You need a clear understanding of where the child will be living.
What kinds of setups does the article mention?
Well, it covers a few common ones you might see. One parent might have primary residence, the main home.
Right.
And then there's a set schedule for the other parent's time visitation.
Okay.
Or another model is shared custody. The article gives an example like maybe alternating weeks between parents.
And nailing down these details, what's the main benefit for the child?
Stability and security. That's what the article really highlights.
Yeah.
During a time that's inherently unstable, this structure provides predictability.
Makes sense.
Because, as the article warns, if these things are vague or unclear, well, that can easily lead to conflict between the parents.
And that conflict is what really impacts the kids negatively, isn't it?
Precisely. It affects their emotional well-being significantly.
Okay, so living arrangements are one piece. What about decision-making? It's not just where they live, but the big choices about their upbringing.
Right. Education, healthcare, these are major decisions.
So how does a parenting plan help with that, according to the article?
It sets up the process for making these decisions. The article explains it should be clear. Do both parents need to agree? Or does one parent have the final say in certain specific areas? It lays out the ground rules.
The article had that example about choosing a school, needing both parents to agree. That seems like a good illustration.
It is, because that kind of requirement forces communication, encourages cooperation.
You work together.
Ideally, yes.
Yeah.
So you arrive at a decision that's truly best for the child's education, for instance.
And the flip side, if there are no clear guidelines.
Well, the article points out that's a recipe for disagreement. And those fights can be really emotionally damaging for the child caught in the middle.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, that leads us to another often contentious area, money, financial responsibilities.
Always a key part. The article is clear. Both parents remain responsible for supporting the child financially.
So how does the plan address this?
It should detail how expenses will be covered. The everyday stuff, schooling, doctor visits, activities, clothes, all of it.
And does the article mention any legal basis for this?
Yes, it references legal frameworks like the Children's Act, which basically state it's a fundamental duty for both parents to provide financial support.
So writing this down in the plan, it protects the child's standard of living.
It aims to, yes. It ensures their needs are met consistently. But it also does something else important, according to the article.
Which is?
It helps minimize those financial arguments between the parents.
Ah, right. Preventing disagreements from blowing up.
Exactly. Avoiding situations that could escalate into drawn-out, costly legal fights.
So when you pull all these elements together, the living arrangements, the decision-making, the finances, this parenting plan sounds like, well, like the absolute foundation.
It really is positioned that way in the article. Essential. It provides that necessary structure.
A roadmap almost.
A roadmap focused squarely on the child's best interests. And the article mentions these plans are often supported by the legal system, maybe even involving someone like a family advocate, all aimed at reducing conflict and creating that stable environment kids need.
It really reinforces that central message. During these tough family transitions, the children's welfare and security have to be the absolute priority.
No question.
And a solid, well-crafted parenting plan, as this article shows, is probably one of the most effective ways to ensure that happens.
Yeah.
It's worth thinking about the kind of future stability that clarity provides for a child.
A very significant thought indeed.